Hey, Happy New Year, everyone. Welcome to the Coffeehouse Conversations podcast. And I'm your host, Amos St. John. Man, it's been a minute since I've been, since my last episode. And, I shared about, my new chapter in my weight loss journey. And, here I am about 2.5 months later. And I'm like, almost 70 pounds lighter. Woo! I mean, really, so much to talk about. But first, let's play some catch up. If this is your first episode, welcome. We had to start a new season. This is season 3. I wasn't able to close season 2 the way I wanted to, but that's just life. But you just pick up and move on. So here we are, season 3 of my podcast. And I welcome you to this brand new year of 2020. I mean, we made it to another decade. Like we're starting a whole new decade. And I am looking forward to all that this year and this decade has to offer. Now, on my last episode, I talked about my choice to do this weight loss surgery. And I talked about 5 things I focused on. And, how's that going, Amos? Well, I'm glad you asked. Like I said, I'm 70 pounds lighter. And I'm about, honestly, halfway towards my desired goal. So I got another 70, 80 pounds to lose. There's so much that I'm learning in this journey. What's it like? It's only been about 2.5 months. Well, actually 2 months since my gastric sleeve procedure. But so much has changed and so much is changing. My relationship with food and eating is changing, and eating these huge meals are changing. So, I can't eat as much. I only can eat small portions at a time. And I can't eat and drink like I used to. So, I can't have that good old coffee and donut or coffee and Danish. It's got to be one or the other. I can't really have a Danish anyways, or really coffee. Ugh. Anyways, but I'm basically learning that I have to separate them. I have to eat at a certain time, and I can't drink 30 minutes until after I finish eating, or I can drink 30 minutes before I eat. I mean, there's a lot of rules, and so. It's a lifestyle change. It's a tremendous lifestyle change. Mentally, physically, socially, so many things that are changing. And so, the drinking thing is that you can't drink and eat because most likely when you drink and eat, you tend to stretch your stomach. And that's not something I need to be doing, is stretching my stomach right now, But, I've been fortunate to come across a few people who were intrigued by this procedure, gastric sleeve, and are looking to move forward. And what I've shared with them is that, everyone's journey is different. My journey is not the same as someone else who may have done a similar procedure. Like for me, I've been fortunate not to have many complications, but for others, they got some horror stories or they've been having challenges. For me, I've been able to stick close to the required diet, but not everybody is that disciplined, or not everybody is that well focused where they can stick to a diet and go down the course. For me, I've been able to lose a lot of weight in a short period of time. Like I said, I've dropped about 70 pounds, and I could say in a 3-month span. And that's a lot of weight at a short period of time. But for others, they may not see the pounds going down as fast as they would like. But, that's their journey. So it's important that once you enter into a journey or make a choice, that you do it for the right reasons. Like for me, specifically talking about weight loss, I've entered it because I really want to be healthy. I want to live a long life. And while I'm living, I want to have a higher quality of life. I want to be able to have good mobility, agility. Speaking of agility, last week I went to the gym to stretch and I'd sprained my ankle. I'm 40 years old, and the first time I had this type of ankle sprain, to the point that I had to walk with crutches. y'all, I don't know what's going on. I'm getting old, but I still gonna go forth and I'm still gonna try some yoga. I'm gonna try something to stay agile because I don't want to be stiff. You know what I'm saying? Back to what I was talking about. But you have to do it for the right reasons. And so as you start this new year, I'm not big on resolutions. I'm big on setting goals, realistic goals. So this year, if you want to lose weight, get into the mindset, not just do the activity, but get into the mindset so it could just be a lifestyle, a normal behavior for you. It takes time to become a disciplined behavior, but you have to think it before you do it. And so I've set goals started last year, and one of the goals was to lose weight. The other is to get back into my music, and that's a whole nother podcast. But whatever goals that you're setting this year or that you've already started setting, get into the mind, think it through. Don't just go emotionally and just do it because, if you're not planning and thinking it through, you tend to quit when you hit a little roadblock. Now, I've hit some roadblocks. But because I thought it through and I had a plan, I've stuck with my goal and I've stuck with my discipline, I've been able to navigate through the hurdles and the obstacles. And, they get a little tougher because you do, for me, especially with nutrition, you do miss those foods. I miss a good old greasy burger or a good old fried chicken sandwich, or, I didn't even embark into this whole Popeyes craze months ago because I couldn't eat fried foods, and I really can't eat fried foods right now. So what do you do when you crave it? You find other means to distract you, a healthy distraction away from that. You drink a protein shake and you make it taste like steak. I mean, it's the reality. And so, I'm back in the gym. I have to readjust. I can't lift heavier weights like I used to. I used to be able to, bench press, 215 regularly. But now I got to start lighter now because, yes, I'm 70 pounds lighter. My body mechanisms are changing. Everything is just shifting. So you got to adjust. So I'm adjusting. So, I'm excited to be back. I have a lot coming up, future episodes. There's a lot coming up. And for those who follow me on social media, you've already seen things happen for my family, my wife and I, and we're going to talk about it. Most likely in our next episode, my wife is going to come back and share what's going on with us in our life from a ministry standpoint, for those who know who we are. And for those of you who don't know who we are, I'm a musician. I'm also a preacher. I'm also a pastor. And my wife is a preacher and a pastor. And so we are entering into a new season in our lives. And for most of my life, for 25 plus years, I've been a professional musician and an artist, and I got albums. But now I see, things are shifting. Even though I'm still got music, a lot of music left in me. But there are other things that I am progressing towards. And so I thank God for the evolution of where my life is. And so this new year, we're starting with fresh mindset, fresh behaviors. Like every morning now, I am working on reading throughout the whole Bible. Take a whole year to read through the Bible. And so I thank God for the app, the YouVersion app. And I started that, and, I'm only on day, a couple of days into the year. So I'm hoping to get through it because you got to start the mornings with new behaviors. If you start the mornings with meditations, healthy thoughts, breathing exercises, stretching exercises, don't stretch like I did and ended up in crutches. But anyways, but start with healthier behaviors. I guarantee that your days will go by better, more productive. And we'll talk more about that. But I really wanted to come back and let you know that I am back. I tried so hard before the year closed, after my surgery, to come back. But like I said, life happens. So many things is happening in our life. I haven't been able to sit down and put together my podcast. But there's so much things in store in this season. So many things to share. And I am looking forward to connecting with you more on social media. Follow me, ASJ Coffeehouse Conversations in Instagram at ASJ Coffeehouse Conversations. And my personal is Amos St. John, AmosSaintJean. Follow me on Facebook, Twitter, and and YouTube, and you'll see my journey and get to see what's going on with my wife and I and on your ministry. And I'm looking forward to this year, y'all. This is going to be one of the greatest years of your life. With that also comes challenges, and I really want to encourage you to stay focused and anticipate these hurdles, because greater is coming. And I posted on my social media about accelerated blessings. I believe that with all the stuff that you've been going through, this year, things are going to turn around in an accelerated rate. All the things that you've desired and dreamed is going to happen, as long as you still believe and as long as you still have faith. And I believe this is going to happen this year. So just get ready, buckle up. It's going to move, and it's going to move fast. So just get ready. This is going to be one of the greatest years of your life. I believe it. I speak it. And so I say congratulations in advance and Happy New Year to you. Thank you so much for tuning in. I'll be back with more information about what's going on with my wife and I. I can't wait to share with you what's going on, and I can't wait to share with you with opportunities for you to join in our journey together. So stay tuned for more in this Coffeehouse Conversations podcast. And I'm your host, Amos St. John. And until next time, have a blessed day.